Good morning, everybody. Last time we have to derive the equation of parallel combination of the capacitance and series combination of the capacitance. So, in case of series capacitance, equation of equivalent capacitance in series is 1 upon Cs equal to 1 upon C1 plus 1 upon C2 plus 1 upon C3. In this equation, C1, C2, C3 be the capacitance which are connected in series, and 1 upon Cs. Cs is the equivalent capacitance in series combination. Then second, we have to explain at that time parallel capacitance or parallel combination of capacitance. So here C1, C2, C3 be the capacitance which are connected in the circuit in parallel position, and Cp is the combination of parallel capacitance or capacitance in parallel. So today I will explain some importance to your examination. Capacitance, the function of capacitance to store the energy. Application or function of capacitor to store the energy or energy of the charge condenser. The equation of the energy charge condenser is E. E be the energy. So E equal to half CV square. Here is V be the potential difference, C be the capacitance, and E be the energy stored. So E equal to half CV square or 1 upon C, 1 upon 2C Q square. Keep in your mind. These both equations we have to use to solve the numerical problem. So, capacitance to store the energy. The function of capacitor or application of capacitor to store the energy, and this is the equation of energy charge condenser or capacitor. E equal to 1 upon C, 1 upon 2 CV square. Here is the energy of the capacitor storing or store, C be the capacitance, and V be the applied voltage. Or this equation we can write again 1 upon 2C G square. Then cell is electric device. Here is the cell we have to use, or you know that in 10th standard Daniell cell, electrolytic cell. So this cell is electric device because we have to use electricity in the cell which maintain the constant current. Cell we have to use, or the function or application of the cell to maintain the constant current throughout the electricity or electric current. इलेक्ट्रिक करंट कांस्टेंट रखने का काम सेल करता है. So cell consists of electrolyte or chemical solution. In the cell there is some solution, that is chemical solution, or generally use salt. Keep in your mind. So cell consists of electrolyte or chemical solution in the container, and two electrodes emerge in the electrolyte, and electrode is dipped, immersed in the electrolyte solution. So this is the solution in container. Suppose we have to consider one container, and in that container we have to use chemical solution or salt. Generally salt is used in the as like electrolytic solution, and then electrode, that is glass electrode or electrolyte electrode, are used or dipped in that solution. Keep in your mind. Then electromotive force, EMF. Student, listen here. EMF, the full form of EMF, electromotive force. electromotive force. So this electromotive force, it is defined as difference between two terminal of a cell. Difference between two terminal of a cell which difference between two terminal of a cell when circuit is open. Here is two type of circuit, open circuit and closed circuit. But in case of electromotive force, in case of EMF, circuit is open. Keeping your mind, last 2 years question arises in your examination. EMF is defined as, you have to give an option, open circuit, closed circuit, both A and B, and for none of them. So our answer is open circuit, keeping your mind. So EMF it means that electromotive force. So it is defined as the difference between two terminals. Already you have to know both terminal consist of every and each material, left right in this way. So difference between two terminals of a cell which circuit is open. Then no current is drawn in the cell. No current is drawn in the cell. Second, the unit of electromotive force is volt. The unit of electromotive force is volt. Then internal resistance of a cell E equal to IR plus IR, keeping your mind. Internal resistance of a cell, capital E equal to IR plus IR. So internal resistance, capital, this is E is the internal resistance, I be the current, R be the resistance, and this I be the small current, and R is negligible resistance. Keep in your mind. So internal resistance of a cell is defined as the opposition offered by the flow of charge from negative electrode to positive electrode of a cell through electrolyte cell. Internal resistance is defined as the opposition offered by the flow of charge from negative electrode to a positive electrode of a cell through electrolyte cell. And actual value of internal resistance vary from cell to cell. Keeping your mind, this is important. Actual value of internal cell vary from cell to cell. If R is small, then R is large. जब R ये बड़ा हो जाएगा, कैपिटल R इज वेरी स्मॉल, तो R इज लार्ज होगा, और ये R इज लार्ज होगा, सो कैपिटल R लार्ज रहेगा, तो R becomes negligible. Keeping your mind. Then Kirchhoff's law states that any network of the conductor in the electric circuit, algebraic sum of current meeting at any point 0. Listen here, Kirchhoff's first law. Summation I equal to 0. This is the mathematical equation. Or I1 plus I2 minus I3 minus I4 minus I5 equal to 0. So this value I1, I2, I3, I4, I5 we can write in the summation form. So summation I equal to 0, keeping in mind. And this is the definition of Kirchhoff's first law. So I1 plus I2 equal to I3 plus I4 plus I5. So I1, I2 moving towards the junction, and I3, I4, I5 moving away from the junction. So that is in negative case, and I1 and I2 is the positive case. So student, I will stop here today. Thank you very much.